sure. I'm off the, so you know what I wanna do. For sure. I'm off the, so tell me when you coming through. For sure.
Welcome, everyone. One courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Portis' shot is off. And so it's Avdija with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. And here's Henderson. Up top, Avdija. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Avdija. Just 4 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Nembhard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him what their biggest challenge would be defensively, and his quick answer was Scoot Henderson. He said Henderson's as explosive as they come. You can't let him get out on the break and control the pace. Their hope is to force Henderson to operate in the half-court offense, but Scoot may have other ideas, guys.
And Allie, thanks. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Yeah, a ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now here's Henderson. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And stolen by Edwards. Barnes goes in. Got a piece of it.
No way, says Deni Avdija. Got right to that one.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And then Portis with the dunk.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Christie. Down low. Avdija can't get it to go.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
Here's Henderson. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. To the right side. Here's Adebayo. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Portis. It's Edwards on the wing. Nice D from Nembhard.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Pass to Avdija. Here's the pick. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. The Warriors trailing. Barnes, it's good.
You know, Scotty's working on that shot. I like him getting inside, though. That's where he can use that touch.
Here's Christie. No points yet. Pass to Avdija. Henderson scanning the floor. Out to the wing. Here's Christie. No good from outside. And the Warriors with possession. And the basket by Edwards.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The Warriors lead by 3. There's the triple. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the board.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Back to Henderson. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Carrington. Clock is at 3. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Porter. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a
15. The Nets. 9.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Francis can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Jones driving to the basket. Oh, misses the dunk.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle. That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And here are the Warriors now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Here's Porter. Eubanks. And he drops it in from the low post. Eubanks, he's got his first 2 points. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Shot's good by Carrington. Carrington's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Pass to Wiseman. And there's the call on Drew Eubanks. That's his first foul. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Well, near the basket, sometimes you got to do some things with the basketball just to get it up on the glass. Pretty creative shot there from Jordan.
It's stolen by Clarkson. And the layup is good. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Edwards. He's got 7. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Right side, Porter. Pass to Melton. 5 to shoot. Now here's Porter. The 3. The rebound by Osman. Here's Carrington. Wiseman inside. It's tipped.
Yeah, Portis relished that chance just to wipe away the shot.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Outside for Porter. Drops in the 3. Porter's got 5 now.
Set him up. Porter's going to knock him down. He's a terrific shooter who can do some damage from anywhere.
To the inside. Here's Christie. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Well, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, B.A., being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Bowen. Still no points. Pure from three-point range.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Avdia, left side. Pass to Christie. Shoots over Maxey. The offensive rebound. And here's Nembhard. Now here's Henderson. Second chance shot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Porter. He's guarded by Nembhard. Back to Porter. Eubanks up top. Pass to Barnes. To the wing on the left. Here's Bowen. Off target from the wing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time he hits it.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Warriors ahead, up 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And now here's Henderson. Pass to Nembhard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Nembhard's got 5 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And here's Portis, guarded by Wiseman. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on James Wiseman.
Portis and pressure going hand in hand that time, forcing his way to the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Portis.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Avdia. Still without a bucket. Right wing. Here's Christie. Henderson for 3. Nails it from 3.
Just a patient play by Henderson, taking his time despite the clock.
Here's Jones. That shot missing. Nice D from Avdia. Brooklyn trailing. Screen by Wiseman. Pass to Christie. Here's Henderson. Screen by Wiseman. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Substitution on the court.
It's a close one here in San Francisco. Here's Bowen. Pass to Melton. Out to Portis. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance. He's got 7.
Portis has become a bit more of a volume three-point shooter, settling into what they do offensively.
Here's Henderson. No good that time. The Warriors lead by 4. Here's Edwards. He drives in. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Here's Christie. And again, it's the Nets missing. Golden State with the ball. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Out to Portis. Inside. Pass to Edwards. Back to Barnes. Hangs in the air. Brooklyn pulls it in. And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Portis outside. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And Portis comes to help. Out to the right wing. Henderson outside. Back to Avdia. Fires from deep. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Henderson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd. Melton outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Pass to Carrington. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Here's Francis. Driving inside. And he dunks it down.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Here's Osman. No made baskets yet for the lead. And it's Wiseman missing. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Taking two.
First one falls for him. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Here's Carrington. Screened by Wiseman. Floats one up. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Wiseman's got 7 points in the game. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one.
The Nets. 37.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Great work, Ali. Thanks. Barnes drives in. It's good.
Scotty's such a good athlete. He's using that physical advantage here as he drives inside.
Henderson with it. Going inside. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Portis. Back to Porter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Portis with it. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
They set the screen. Here's Christie. From the arc. Edwards pulls it in. The floater. The rebound by Nembhard.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
And he makes it.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Edwards looking for an opening. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Here's Christie. The three. Buries it from three.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Outside Porter. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And Porter stepping up wants to take that shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Nembhard, right side. Pass to Francis. Off the mark there with a three. The Warriors lead by 5. Now Maxey. No good with a layup. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Adebayo. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Edwards cutting inside. And we're going to have a jump ball. Outside Barnes. Pass to Portis. Goes back up. Avdia pulls it in.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Adebayo, no good. The Warriors leading. Here's Edwards. Anthony Edwards takes the contact.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Avdia. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And here is Maxey. To the paint. Oh! Edwards packs it home!
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Rebound Brooklyn.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Avdia from outside. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line. So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And so the Warriors